Hi,
Hi.
Tyreek.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Maisha Jarvis, your high school counselor. I'm sure you probably seen me here on campus.
I'm Turk Stevenson.
It's very nice to meet you, Tyreek. Um, so before we get started, there's a few things that I wanted to do first with you. The first thing I wanted to put out there is that I wanted you to know about confidentiality, that everything that we say in this session will not go beyond these doors. The only time that I would have to discuss anything that we talk about is if it's detrimental to your health, your life, or someone else's life. So I just wanted you to let you know that. And then also what I like to do is before we get session started is do like maybe an icebreaker question, just so we can just open up the session on a positive note. So this is what I want to ask. Okay, so if you won the lottery tomorrow, what is the first thing you would do? So you already saw the numbers, you were looking at the news, your numbers came up. What would be the first thing you would do?
The first thing I would do is how much money am I
Um, I don't know. It's a lot of money. It's a lot.
getting?
Some millions, of course.
The first thing I'd probably do is run out and go buy a car and buy the most expensive car I could and pay it off. That's the first thing I'd probably do.
You would buy a car,
Yeah.
and the most expensive car.
Yes.
That's the first thing you would do.
That's the first thing I would do.
Okay, okay. What kind of car do you think you would? What's the most expensive car out there right now?
I don't know if it's probably the most expensive, but it's probably one of my other couple favorites.
What are your top three?
Top three, one or three would probably be a Jeep, but like that's probably not expensive, but
Okay.
it runs a lot of gas. I don't know if that's expensive. But yeah, a Jeep Wrangler to be precise. Two would probably be a cherry red Ferrari, and then the first one, a Tesla.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Those are some really nice cars.
Mhm.
Okay. That's pretty awesome. Okay. So, the reason why we are here today is because I read a little bit of why you wanted to meet with me, and I guess you're having some issues with organizing your life and getting your assignments in on time, major assignments. And I know that you're a senior and you need these assignments done in a timely manner so that you can graduate. So, tell me what's going on.
Well, I probably can't organize myself because I'm dealing and balancing so much. And that has to deal with me having two jobs, me having to watch my siblings that I really have to be attentive with, and the responsibilities that come with jobs and siblings and balancing it all out, plus actually as well as having like a social life and all that extra stuff. And so yeah, I think that's one of the reasons, or those are a couple of the reasons why I'm not being able to really focus on my senior priorities, and I'm getting that a little bit of that senioritis due to my extracurriculars that aren't really related to school. And so yeah.
Okay. So, what I hear you saying is that you have a lot of extra on your plate. Aside from school, you take care of your siblings, you have two jobs, you're also trying to be a teenager and have a good time with your friends. And that takes up a lot of your time as far as getting to your schoolwork. Okay, okay. So why are you not able to put the schoolwork somewhere in there? What do you think is what do you think is going on that you're putting the schoolwork on the back burner and making all the other priorities more important? Not I shouldn't say priorities. The other activities more important, like well, work. I understand that I do understand that you have to work. The siblings, I understand that, but I know you need that time. So why aren't you getting that in order? What do you think that may what may be going on there?
I think that it's because I'm just maybe too tired at the end of the day, or more, or either I should say, it's because I'm maybe not putting in enough effort because of my other activities, and I probably could maybe do some homework in between my breaks at my jobs, and maybe I could um, have my siblings just stay put and get some homework done, but I'm focusing more on where I am at the time and not maybe everything all at once, or maybe I should say, or maybe I don't know.
What do you mean by that? That you're focused, you're not you're you're focusing things all at once. What do you mean by that?
So say like I'm at work, I'm just all about work, and
Mhm.
not even stopping to think maybe, oh, maybe I could do this,
Mhm.
maybe I could do some homework in between this right time right now, or I'm watching my siblings. I'm really watching my siblings, or maybe I'm just watching my phone, or to be honest, or who
Mhm.
knows.
Mhm.
Those might be some of the cases of why I'm not focusing on my schoolwork. That's probably one thing I need to be more concerned about, because if I'm not, who knows what will happen? Who knows where I'll end up? Maybe I'll be stuck at these two jobs forever.
Mhm. So what I'm hearing you say is that right now homework is not really a big deal.
Maybe. Think.
But at the same time, you're also saying if you don't do it, you're not going to have be successful in the future.
Something like
So I do understand that you have a really big assignment coming up that's due on next Friday. What do you think that you could do starting once you walk out of my office? What are some things that you think that you can put in place to assist you with getting this assignment not only started, done, completed, and on time without all of your other outside distractions interfering?
that. I would probably start by cutting back on work. Maybe worry less about money and more about my schoolwork, and maybe staying, maybe going to the library, researching my senior project, and uh, just getting a foundation for it, and then reading over that so I could probably get some more maybe details or summaries about it to get it jumping, I guess,
Mhm, mhm,
and maybe call out to work today.
mhm, mhm.
mm, that's about it.
So, do you think maybe that you could start out by getting an outline together um, for this assignment that would help you at least get it moving?
Mm, yeah, I probably could. I could probably get that done.
Mhm.
Um, but I just have to balance that. Well, not probably balance, maybe call it work. Yeah.
So, you think that calling out of work one day will help get that assignment done and completed on time?
Not one day, maybe per se, but probably ask, my higher ups if they could schedule me more, probably on the just like maybe like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I can have that whole week, just to focus on work and like cover my other jobs. Schedule me like probably like 2 days in the week, and so I could have at least 3 days in the weekdays to focus on work or something like that.
Okay.
And maybe have my relatives, maybe have invite relatives over to watch my relatives so I could focus on something.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. We are going to set up a short term goal for you to get this homework assignment, this major assignment, senior assignment done, completed, and on time. And on next week, when we meet again, I want you to tell me how you implemented these goals and how it helped you, if it helped you or if it didn't help you. Okay, so here are a few things that I jotted down that I thought maybe would work out for you.
I like your glasses.
Thanks.
They Tory Burch.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. It's funny, I have to take off my glasses to see. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we have to be specific about this goal and what we want. Um, the more specific you are about the goal, the easier it will be to achieve what you're trying to achieve. Okay, so the mo- being the specific thing about this is you just have to get this assignment done.
Right.
That has to get done. So you have to ask yourself these questions: who, what, when, where, which, and why. That's the first thing you're going to do. Okay? When you get home, write that down and jot down maybe one thing from those questions. That's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing, this goal, you want to make it attainable. You don't want to make it too hard for you because you already have a busy schedule anyway.
Right.
So you want to make this goal very attainable. So don't set it too high, but don't set it too low either. So that's the second thing that would be good for you to do. The third thing is to make it measurable. Ensure that your goal is measurable. You will need to have certain criteria that will help you measure your goal and the progress of your goal. So, with that, you every day, not even every day, that one day, um, get your homework assignments out. Get the homework assignment out. Figure out what you're going to do that day and how much you can get done that day. And then from there on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way up until Thursday, the day before the big assignment is due. And then the fourth thing, make the goal relevant. If your goal is based on your teachers' wants, your parents, and what they desire for you, it um, it might not be something that you care about. Make it beneficial for you because you do want to graduate and you do want to be successful in life. You don't want to work these two jobs for the rest of your life. You can also you do have a deadline. Your deadline is basically Thursday night because the assignment is due Friday. So you have to get a lot done in a small time. So it's so those are just a few things that I came up with for you to at least get started. And on next week, when we come back, we'll see if any of those things worked. Maybe you changed the something from the list that I gave you. But when we do come back on next week and meet again, I want you to tell me exactly what and up to that point, and hopefully you got this assignment done and and it was on time. So, what are you thinking right now about some of the goals that I laid out for you? Do you think that's attainable, something you can do, or is there something else that maybe you would like to add that I didn't mention, or you think that would work for you, better for you in your situation?
Well, I feel like it's tangible. Um, Maybe I could ask for like time off or like just take like vacation like without actually working and just not even don't worry about my income and just focus on my senior. So after maybe I can just work and then maybe just be back and once I graduate and go to school after high school and so I'll maybe just do that or yeah, that sounds like something I probably do. Probably like quit one of my jobs or just take time off if they allow me to take enough to get these assignments done and graduate, be successful.
Mhm. Well, right now we're not going to jump to because you just have this one assignment right now. So let's try to focus just on this one assignment for this week,
Mhm.
okay? Because like I said, we want it to be attainable. So we're just going to work on this one assignment. Try to at least get this next assignment in and on time. That's what we're gonna. That's what we're shooting um, for Friday. That's what we're shooting for is to get this done. And like I said, when we meet again, we'll go over that. Is there anything else that you would like to discuss or talk about regarding, just trying to stay organized and focused for the next couple of days until we do meet again?
Uh, Maybe less phone time and sometimes I'll hop on my phone and I'll stay on my phone and just keep doing how I'm doing. But maybe like turning my phone completely all the way off and focusing on what's needs to be done and get it out the way so I don't have to worry about it later. And as well as cutting back on the social life and maybe worrying about maybe you know worrying about the social life when I'm done with this assignment and actually having a good time after the assignment to finish my get rid of the worry so I could party and yeah, that's it.
So it's really important to you to be social with your friends. That's really important. And obviously your phone is important to you as well because you keep talking about being on your phone a lot. Do you think maybe part of your goal this week you could maybe give your phone to your parents for a couple of hours? Do you think that's something that you could add into the equation that would help keep you focused to
No.
get this?
um, that sounds like something I should probably do. I don't know if I want to do it because no, it might go through my phone. But I mean, and with the social life, I mean, my friends, I feel like connections are important. Um, I mean, because who knows, my friends might turn out to be someone who I might need, or a lawyer I might need to call on, or a doctor I might need to rely on.
Right.
But you never know.
Mhm.
But yeah, that sounds. Uh, yeah, That sounds probably like doable.
Good. I'm glad that we can at least get to this part
Mm,
and set some goals for you. Some attainable goals
mm,
that I feel are going to be very, very beneficial for you this week. Just do your very best.
mm.
Just do your very best with what you can do, and then we'll talk about what happened on last week. And I'm sure that you're going to be very successful. And you have a great day, Mr. Jarvis.
Thank
It was
you.
very
I
nice talking
appreciate
to
it,
you.
Miss Jarvis.
Have a great day.